Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is not Kelly Stamps, it is Audrey Ember. You may have clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, and if you did, hallelujah, my plan actually worked. And if you didn't, thanks for clicking on it anyway, I really appreciate it. I think I found Kelly's videos a couple weeks ago. A friend recommended I check it out, and I was instantly hooked. She makes vlogs documenting certain experiences, like going to San Diego simply for the purpose of eating a taco, or I feel like that sums it up actually pretty well. I would describe her vlogs as dry humor, quirky personality, and there's some style, fashion, YouTube, business tips sprinkled in there throughout. Today, we're gonna be diving into the world of Kelly Stamps and trying to figure out why her content is so dang mesmerizing, and according to my not so expert opinion, why do I think she blew up? When I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for this video, I realized that there is only one way that I could truly get into the mind of Kelly Stamps, and that's by eating some tiramisu. Now, if you guys don't know her channel that well, what are you doing? There's a link in the description, but also she eats tiramisu in basically every single video. I have some tragic news for you guys, so I'm just gonna give you a little trigger warning. Cover your ears if you are a coffee lover, because this is gonna be a little difficult to hear, but I don't like coffee. Like, at all. I hate coffee with a passion, and for that reason, I don't think I have ever had tiramisu in my life. This was a real problem when planning for this video, because in order to unlock the secrets of Kelly Stamps, I had to eat tiramisu or it just wasn't gonna happen. I went online and I figured out that there is something, it is possible to make chocolate tiramisu that does not include coffee. That's what we're gonna be doing today. I need to go to the store, get some ingredients, and I know the question you're all wondering, Audrey, why are you holding a spatula? You've been waving it around this entire time and you've never addressed why you have it. And it's because she was holding one in the video that this whole backdrop is inspired by. So I thought it was only fitting to use one as well. And you know what? I kind of like it. Today's episode of Playing with Fire is inspired by Kelly Stamps. Let's get started. Entertainment does not equal quality. Now, what I mean by this is that as artsy creators, sometimes I feel like I get wrapped up in this question of I need to make my videos as high quality as possible, and that's like a priority for me. Questions like, what random activity should I do today to try and make this vlog a little bit more interesting? Does my thumbnail abide by the rule of thirds? Are all questions that I actually think about all the time when I make content. And sometimes it's easy to get wrapped up in the small details that the general viewer isn't even going to notice. For the most part, social media content is entertainment, so story and the entertainment value should come first, right? In Kelly's video, she just does random things, and that's kind of what makes it fun. But at the same time, you sort of know what sort of vibe you're gonna get into when watching her content. It is random, but it's not completely random. I feel like recently, especially with quarantine and stuff, being stuck at home so often, remembering that you can make anything into a story, anything entertaining, even little things like making tiramisu, literally anything can be entertaining and a good story if you can transform it to be one. Can't film. Oh my god! I'm gonna be editing and getting some ASMR. Oh no! Being original isn't possible. A couple years ago, I watched this documentary called Everything is a Remix, and I still reference it a couple years later because it really was eye-opening, especially when I was getting started making videos. Trying to be original is kind of a trap that you will never escape from because it's literally impossible. Like, literally everyone you watch online was inspired by someone before them or something before them, and their content is a mashup of all of those things combined with their own personality. Like, don't try and copy people. And I know that sounds a little ironic coming from me, who literally has an entire series dedicated to copying people. But I think there's a difference between trying to learn from copying someone and being open about the fact that you're copying them, and not just like blatantly ripping off someone's work and having it pass for your own. Now, why do I think Kelly specifically has been blowing up so much over the past 2-3 months? I'm not a YouTube expert, okay, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Because if you think back to a couple years ago, I feel like YouTube was in this stage of yelling YouTubers. Like, it was the thing to be like over the top and yell all the time and have these huge loud personalities, and that's always kind of been a part of YouTube, I guess, but especially a couple years ago, I feel like that was the thing. Like, all the people who were popping off were doing that. And now recently we've kind of had this new era of like chill, relatable YouTubers who are more normal and not as, well, okay, debatable. Especially there's been like this quirky, young, relatable niche that's kind of been blowing up recently. This has happened a couple times over the past like year or so, where a random creator will blow up seemingly out of nowhere and then get accused for conspiring with YouTube to blow up their channel and have paid them millions of dollars to help them blow up, when actually they're just like a 17-year-old girl from Canada or something. Like, I'm forgetting the girl who has the pet snake, the white pet snake. She blew up out of nowhere and people were like, she's part of the Illuminati, or like, she's one of YouTube's pawns. And I was like, what are you talking about? I think it's just because people are craving for, you know, normal people to follow and watch and have like interesting lives, or are able to make their lives more interesting, I think is maybe a little bit more accurate. And honestly, I'm happy about that, because I definitely don't fit the yelling YouTuber stereotype. And for a while I felt like, you know, maybe I don't fit the typical YouTuber mold, because I am more of a quiet person in general and I don't like to yell in my videos. I'm really happy to see this new wave is going, and I don't think it's necessarily surprising that Kelly was the next chosen one to blow up. I'm almost done with these. I will show you guys the final product when I'm done. It's difficult to be as unbothered as Kelly Stamps, but that is basically why she's blowing up. And what I mean by that is she's not afraid of being herself on camera, and she actually uses that as a strength to stand out on this platform. I filmed the tiramisu making part of this video twice, because last time I did an outro, it didn't really work out so well. I was a little all over the place. So instead I've decided to refilm this. I have some bad news though. I've already finished my tiramisu. I literally couldn't even wait a couple hours when I was going to film this video, and I just ate it. So here's the proof, I guess. I'll just hold this as proof, but it was great. Honestly not as good as the first time, which is slightly disappointing, but I'm not complaining. The final point and sort of conclusion to this entire video is that you are the only unique thing that you can bring to this platform. And okay, that might seem a little harsh, but if you really think about it, like, it's impossible to copy other people, and in turn, it's impossible for other people to copy you. And like, just from watching Kelly's content, the main reason we all watch is because we like watching Kelly because of who she is. It's so easy to forget that sometimes and kind of get wrapped up in the little things that don't actually matter as much, you know? I think one of the most important things as being a creator that you can find is your own like unique style that you can bring to the platform, and a lot of the time, a lot of the time you find that through just showing more of your personality in your vlogs and following what you're actually interested in, and hopefully other people also like to watch for whatever reason. So yeah, literally if there's one big takeaway from this video, it's just be yourself more on camera and don't be afraid of showing all sides of yourself, even the weird ones, because that's kind of what people relate to. Being comfortable on camera is a difficult skill to learn, and some people are naturally better at it than others. For me, let's just say I've improved slightly since starting to make videos. Yeah, please don't go back. Now that I said that, people are gonna go back and go, look, so maybe I should just shut up. I know this is kind of a cheesy ending to this video, but it's a reminder that I've definitely needed, and hopefully you guys as well have taken something away from watching this. I'll have the recipe to the tiramisu I made in the comments down below if you're interested. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know who I should make a Playing with Fire episode about next, and I will see you guys next week with another new video. Bye!